All right, Bruno. So this is that 2019 Honda Pilot that you had inquired about. So I thought maybe it might be helpful for you if I just went ahead and took some time and just made a quick video of it for you here. So what I'll do, I'll show you the exterior. If I find any kind of like dents, dings, scratches or anything, I'll make sure I point those out for you very clearly. Then we'll hop on the inside. I'll show you what that looks like. Maybe point out some features for you. And hey, hopefully you like it. I mean, I know there's some other ones out there too, 2020, 21, 22. But I'd say there's really not a whole lot of changes from the 19s to the 22s, to the best of my knowledge. And this one has pretty much every modern safety feature on it already. So, you might be able to, get a little bit more value out of a 2019. But I don't know, I guess you'll be the judge of that. Let me just show you the car here. So I'll start with kind of like the front end and check out the hood here. This is where a lot of times you'll see like paint chips from rocks coming up and hitting the hood, but this looks really good. So I don't see any chipping there, so no future rust issues to worry about as of now. And in the front, yeah, it's not all scraped up from a curb or anything. That's good. Can't say that about all these vehicles. All right, here's a little bit of stuff here. So it looks like maybe parking wasn't the previous owner's forte, because the rims have a little bit of kind of curb damage there. In my experience, when you find that on one wheel, we'll probably find that on one or two more wheels here too, but we'll find out. Hopefully that's a one-off, but we'll probably see that on these other wheels too. All right. Yeah. I don't know if the video is even going to pick this up. There's like a little scuff there and a very, very small little ding. It'd be hard to notice if you didn't do this every day, but I told you I would point out anything that I see there. And yeah, a little bit of a curb rash there too. So like I said, the previous owner, probably not the greatest parker in the world, but that's okay. We'll keep going here. And there's a little scuff right here. And that's on the plastic part, so that's not something that'll buff out. Kind of strange. It looks like they tried to use like a black touch-up paint there. So I think that's paint, not under the paint. So, you can get some actual maroon touch-up paint from Honda for that. If that would be a deterrent for you. But on a 6-year-old vehicle, I think if that's the worst we're finding, we're probably doing pretty good here. And you can see, anytime you see these little dots right there, that'll indicate that the car has the parking sonar. So if you're backing up, the closer you get to an object, it'll start to beep at you. And if you're one of the people who do not like that feature, you can always turn it off. Yeah, it's pretty consistent again. A little bit of curb rash on that wheel. So I would almost be willing to bet that we'll find that same curb rash on the front driver's side wheel too. But like paint-wise, no dents, stings, or scratches really that I'm finding, other than what I pointed out to you already. All right, here's this wheel, and this one's actually a lot better. But there is a little bit there and a little bit there too. All right. So I think so far so good. Interior-wise, let's start with the back here. It's the touring model, so of course you're going to get all the bells and whistles on it, including the power rear hatch. All right, so this has your third row. Of course, it's a 60-40 split. The 40% split is folded down flat. This side can go down flat too as well to give you more storage area back here. But even with it up, you get a lot of space back here. Let's check out the condition of the seat. Yeah, everything looks good in there. Just as importantly, I'm not smelling any odors in here either. That's always a wild card on the pre-owned vehicles. All right, let's close that up. Let's look at the middle row. First, let me unlock it. There we go. Okay. This is a lot of time on these family vehicles. Like, this is where you find the damage, is on the interior. So far, so good, though, once again. All right. No rips, tears, or stains, really, that I'm seeing. This one is the 7-passenger version. I know Honda does offer this with the bench seat there in the middle. This one has the 2 captain's chairs, which I think is usually preferred, but some people need that 8-passenger seating. If that's what you need, I would say this vehicle is probably not the one for you. But speaking of these captain's chairs, not only do you get the dual climate back here, you also get heated seats in the back as well. That's something that you get on the touring level. And then you might notice this up here, that is actually a DVD player. So this has the rear entertainment package on it. All right, let's hop in the front here. Okay, so you got really minimal wear here on the leather on the driver's seat. Let's back this up a little bit. You get the 8-way power seats there. Passenger seat looks really good too. Again, no rips, tears, or stains. I want to hop in, kind of explore some of these features. So you do get the memory seating there. It has the parking sensor, the pre-collision radar, the lane warning mitigation right there. You get an eco mode too if you need to save a little gas. And of course, heated seats there and there. You get the dual climate control up front. And let's go ahead and start it up. All right, starts up nice and easy. Oh, and this one should have the Apple CarPlay Android Auto feature too. You'll just have to plug into that USB port right there. And there's where you put the DVD in for the rear entertainment package. All right, that's what your screen looks like there. I'll put it in reverse so you see the backup camera. And then as I turn the wheel, you kind of get the lane guidance there as well. That's nice. All right, let's put her back in park. This takes some getting used to if you haven't had this with a Honda before, where you're pushing buttons instead of actually pulling down a lever to switch gears. And looks like whoever traded this in got the last penny worth of gas in there. We're going to have to fill that tank up, but we take care of that. I wanted to show you this so you can see the actual odometer. We got 77,000 miles on it, which for a Honda is pretty light, so we're doing good there. Yeah, this is, I mean, this car's got everything. It's got everything that a 2020, 2021, 2022 would have. So I think it's a good value point for it. Of course, it's your right to disagree with that too, and I understand. But yeah, now if you buy this car from us, you also do get a year of free maintenance included too. So oil change, tire rotation, fluid top offs. You could take it to any Toyota dealership in the country. They'll honor that prepaid maintenance plan because we prepay that maintenance on your behalf to Toyota when you buy a car from us. So that's 1 year or 15,000 miles, whichever comes first. This vehicle, it's out of the factory warranty. So in lieu of that, you'll get a 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain warranty included with it. Other than that, it's I mean, it's a nice car. If you're looking for a Honda Pilot, it's hard to imagine you would be disappointed with this one. I'd love to set up a time for you to come in and, you know, take a look at it, take it for a test drive. We'll make sure we've got some gas in the tank for you before you do that. And other than that, man, I hope this video was helpful for you. You can reach me directly at the following number. It's going to be 610-596-9062. A call or a text is fine with me, and I'll do my best for you, Bruno. Thank you very much. And if I don't see you, man, enjoy your weekend. Thank you.